Hey, welcome to Topsail Kayak Fishing. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about the kayak fishing crate that I currently use, which is the Hobie H-Crate Jr. I'll also be discussing the modifications I made to it to kind of fine-tune it for my fishing style and the pros and cons of this unit. So stay tuned, we're going to get right into it. Today I want to talk about kayak fishing crates, and the one I use, which is this one right here. This is the Hobie H-Crate Jr. These run about $155 brand new, and as you can see, I've done some modifications to this one. And I'll tell you, first off, the thing I like the most about it is this. They've incorporated the rod holders into the corners of the crate, so you don't have any on the externally, which is a big selling point for me. That said, that's a pretty steep price tag for any kayak crate, and I've used a lot of them, but thus far I've been pretty happy with this one. All the mods I've done to this kayak crate are easily reversible. These are passive mods. Everything on here is attached by either a tie wrap or I utilized the pre-drilled holes on it. So as you can see here on the front, this is a YakGear accessory pouch. These guys run about $15–16 a piece. This is the front of the crate, by the way. So you can see I've got some gulp bait in here, which is perfect. All I have to do is reach right behind my seat and grab that. It's real easily accessible. Spin it around. Again, another YakGear accessory pouch. These are all affixed by tie wraps. If you do get tie wraps, by the way, to utilize on your kayak, I'd recommend getting the black ones. A lot of people don't know this, but the black ones are UV rated. So if you get the white ones, they're probably not going to hold up very long, but they'll do the same job. You can see I just took some flat green paint and did a couple of light coats over that, just to make it blend in a little better. Same thing on the other side. That's also the YakGear accessory pouch with a little flat green paint on there. You spin it all the way to the back. This is just a camo rod holder I have. I don't remember how much it cost. It was probably, $5 or $10. I think I got it at Academy Sports, but the holes are lined up. The pre-drilled holes are lined up perfectly for these, so you could mount this essentially anywhere on the crate itself. And I mainly use this for my camera boom, which I have right here. So this is my swivel boom, slides right in there. See, other than that, I just took some of this cloth camo tape. You can get that stuff most anywhere, Amazon, Academy, Walmart. And I just taped up the aluminum rails here so you can see all the way around. I put some of that tape on those. Also, I took some strips and put a little tape there on the corners. So again, everything's passive on this. I could take that tape off, cut the YakGear accessory pouches right off with just cut the tie wraps, unscrew that, and it's back to just your basic H-Crate. Yeah, it works pretty well for me. I like it. If your wallet can stand it, I could definitely recommend this. Again, I've used a lot over the years. I've made my own. I've also purchased some different ones, like a wilderness system. I have one of those. But this is the one I've landed on for now, and I've been using this one for quite a while. So it works pretty good. Now, this is the H-Crate Jr, so it's not the large one. If you need more storage than that, they do have a larger version, but I like the smaller version. The kayak I use has a lot of inboard storage incorporated into the kayak itself, so I don't need a ton of room. I don't need a large crate. So these are the straps I use to attach this crate to my kayak. And I have the YakGear swivel strap attachments that mount to the rails, and I just use one of these guys here. I think that's the 2-footer. What I do is just kind of loop it right over this top rail like so. It attaches to that swivel right there. I got one on each side, and you're good to go. One of the things I really didn't care for about this this crate, the Hobie H-Crate, was it had the bungee straps for rod holders. I mean, I guess they would work okay. I just didn't have a lot of faith in them, and just honestly, I didn't like they seemed kind of cheap, so I took those all off. And this is what I use if I want to secure a rod to this. These are, I forget who makes these. These are like a big, large, essentially twist tie. You do them like so. What I do is just kind of wrap that around the rail, like so. And then I can wrap that around the fishing rod and cinch it down tight. That's going to be a lot more secure than the bungees that came on it. So if you use one or you're thinking about purchasing one, I'd be glad to hear from you. And if you've done some modifications to yours, if you would share that with me and let me know what you did. Maybe I can get some ideas from you, and I hope you were able to get some ideas from me. Thanks for tuning in. This is Topsail Kayak Fishing. We'll see you on the next episode, and be safe out there in the water.